What's up, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. I'm Derek, and today I will be talking about another movie from my 100 horror movies scratch-off poster. Now, originally, I watched this movie when my wife and I flew to Vegas last month, but I didn't take the most best notes on it, so I actually did go through and rewatch this the other night, and yeah, still holds up. But the movie I'm talking about today is Dracula, or in the US, The Horror of Dracula, directed by Terrence Fisher. This is the first in a series of Hammer films that has Christopher Lee as Dracula, so kind of a big deal. I am going to be talking spoilers, so this movie's been out since '58. Do the math. It's been out for a while. Super quick plot synopsis. Jonathan Harker takes up position as librarian at Count Dracula's castle with ulterior motives. Where did I watch Dracula? I had to rent this one off of YouTube, but it's available in all the usual places. Who's in Dracula? Well, as I already said, we have Christopher Lee as Dracula, Peter Cushing as Dr. Van Helsing, John Van Eysen as Jonathan Harker, and Michael Goff as Arthur Holmwood. What was good about Dracula? The performances were great. I loved Christopher Lee in this. I'm going to touch on this one a little bit more, but Peter Cushing, he was great as well, and Michael Goff. It was just awesome to see Michael Goff as something other than Alfred, because that is all I had seriously ever seen him in. He's just Alfred in my mind. So when I saw him, I was like, holy crap! Alfred was young at one point in time? So it was good to see him do something else. I love that the score is kind of over the top. Like, it could be when Dracula's fanging out and just, and then it hits you hard, like just a ton of bricks. Loved that aspect of it. I also like how Dracula, because Harker killed, I guess, Dracula's bride, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go effing wreck your whole entire family and everybody you care about. And another light thing, and this is more from my, I'll say, like, just watching, like, Deep Red or Suspiria or even Tenebrae, the extremely bright red blood. I've always just really liked that. I don't know. I could be weird. Let me know. Do you like extremely bright red blood in the movies or not? What's bad about Dracula? Why didn't, okay, so my first question that I had immediately was Harker goes down there after he's already been bitten by the chick, and he has the choice. Do I stake Dracula or do I stake the chick? I'm going to stake the chick. Why? Why didn't you just kill Dracula? Made no sense to me whatsoever. Two, I guess, inconsistencies that I saw. There's a cross on Dracula's coffin. Like, there's actually multiple crosses on the coffin that Dracula uses when he's in the Holmwood residence, the white coffin with the gold stuff on the side. Those are crosses all over it. How was he able to be in that? And then also, Harker's lady, she's, I'm anemic, I'm in bed. That chick, she's wearing a cross, takes it off, and then you see, just in the same, basically, sequence, she's already been bitten. How is she wearing a cross and not burning up, considering any other time, they touched her head with it, she burnt immediately, or Arthur's wife, when she just holds the cross after she's been bitten, burns. Nothing. So, I don't know. That had me like, come on, son. Christopher Lee only has a few lines in this movie, and honestly, I wanted more Christopher Lee, because it's Christopher Lee. I mean, do I need to explain myself on that? He's awesome. This is the first instance in my mind where I've seen people complain, and I got two examples loaded up, ready to go. Nightmare on Elm Street, you see Freddy Krueger for 8-9 minutes of the movie. An amazing movie. Godzilla 2014. Personally, I really like that movie, but Godzilla is only in it for, let's say, I don't know, 7 minutes again, like very, very little screen time. And that never bothered me in those movies. But this is the first instance that I can think of where I was like, man, there was just not enough of the title character or the main character. And it did kind of bum me out a little bit because Christopher Lee's awesome. I wanted more of him. Now, can I tell you exactly how much more of him I wanted in the movie? No. But he only has like 10 lines of dialogue, and he's maybe in the movie for 6 minutes, 7 minutes at most. Like, maybe a couple more minutes would have scratched the itch a little bit better, but I don't know. I just wanted more Christopher Lee. So, rewatch by review time. Would I rewatch this? Yes, because I actually already have. Will I buy it? Yes. It will wind up in my collection back there eventually. What score would I give this movie? Now, I'm going to go with a 7.5. And it may be selfish of me to say it, but once again, I wanted more Dracula out of it. It was a very good movie with great performances. To my recollection, I think this is actually the first Hammer film that I've seen, especially from that time period. Because on doing my research, I saw that Let Me In from 2010 was actually a Hammer film because they bought the company in 2007, or somebody bought it, flipped it around. I'm not really counting that as one though, but this 50s era Hammer film, this is my first foray into it. And I did really enjoy it and look forward to watching more in the future. But that'll do it for Dracula, guys. Let me know down below. What did you think? Am I being overly harsh that I wanted more Dracula? Do you agree, disagree? Let's have a talk in the comments. If you like the video, please drop a like on it and consider subscribing. We always want to do fun, dumb stuff, and more subscriptions and comments. That's how we get to do more fun, dumb stuff. But until next time, guys, have a good one.